sit on your lap. And how many others are going out there? You all have these? So I'll just set aside one ticket for you then so you can see it.
Again, your turn says, I'd like to call your attention to the starboard or right side of the boat, to the ex-USS large naval vessels at any one time. Our aircraft carrier split in two, just beyond them, on gun turret. She sank in less than 9 minutes. All Navy and Marine Corps personnel aboard below decks at this time were believed to have been killed instantly. To this day, over 1,000 bodies are still entombed in the hull of the ship. The Navy has officially buried them at sea. In just a moment, you'll notice the large rusted objects which are... The Arizona Memorial was dedicated on Memorial Day of 1962, not only to the crew members who lost their lives on board the ship, but also to the men who gave their lives here on the island of Oahu on that tragic morning of December 7th, 1941.
Real funny, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, this does complete this portion of your tour, and in just a moment we will be landing at the memorial. Once again, for your own safety, we ask everyone please remain seated until your coxswain tells you it's safe to disembark. At that time, please go directly inside the memorial. On behalf of the United States Navy and the National Park Service, we'd like to wish you warm Hawaiian aloha and have a nice day.
Are there any breeds still down there?
Yeah,
A GB breed. A GB picture.
Yeah,
Jennifer. I forgot the name of her. That's part of the ship. Once they would get the people out of there, why would they want to? That's what they thought.
You know what? These ones might give extra time to sleep. Coming in second, so it's late.
I will, just let me in.
Not me, anyway. You take itis.
Don't take me too much, I take horrible.
No, you don't. The bigger you take itis. We went to Europe, we didn't have company. Then we met
What did you want me to do?
Here, Fred, don't go this way. Here.
Yeah. They must get the sale then over here. Because it's like that.
Drive over here? Or are you going up a mountainside?
Yes, I sure can.
just for all you folks on the move during the lunch hour. Herb Alpert taking a moment to cruise down Route 101, just one of many hits included on his Fandango album for a Thursday afternoon. The weather's looking good at 12 minutes after the hour. And no matter where you are today, be sure and check in with K59. Let us know what's up with you folks. Lots of music headed your way this hour. The Captain and Tennille. Dan Gellis presents the Chariots of Fire theme in just a minute, as well as Rupert Holmes, John Denver, Dionne Warwick. Here's a message to Michael.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Aloha! Well, we'd like to say welcome, of course, to Paradise Social tonight, sunny afternoon. I hope you all can see how we got off the bus.
Other than the alcohol they put in the tap, there's no alcohol. Take it from the one who doesn't drink, I know.
Well, if you're smart, you'll think about that. You'll be standing over there for a minute anyway. Yeah, okay, boss.
Once again, that's on the sand areas only. That rock and reef area is very slippery, very jagged, and very dangerous. Also, folks, those chairs that you're sitting on, as comfortable as they are not made for standing on, so we do ask for your cooperation in that. On the chairs as well as the tables, they do fold up quite easily, so we don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. And last but not least, gang, all our stages here at Paradise go before the entertainers only. Now, that is, of course, unless you're invited up on stage to share part of our program with us. We do ask your cooperation in this manner because we do have a lot of non-electrical wiring surrounding our stages as well as our entire lighting system for the evening show. Those are just the only cautions here at Paradise Cove. The rest of the area is at your disposal to enjoy, relax, and don't forget the open bar, gang. Just go back there and take your preference. Esso, unleaded or regular, and we'll take care of it back there, okay? Now, folks, before we begin our Imu ceremony this afternoon, we do have one gigantic favor. Those of you standing in the front, maybe the first 3, 4 rows, if at all possible. If you could, that's exactly what we told the pig this morning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this mound of dirt you see in the front of it is what we call the Imu, or the underground. Our men came out here this morning, dug a hole approximately 3 feet deep and 3 feet in diameter. Into the bottom of that hole, they placed what we call the Keawe wood charcoal. Now, we use this type of wood, the Keawe wood, because we find it burns very, very hot, as well as adding a very distinctive smoke flavoring to the food that's cooked using this type of wood. Now, once our fire gets going real good, we then take a very special type of rock, special in the sense that it has tiny little ventilating holes. Now, these holes are necessary to allow the extreme heat and steam of our Imu to flow throughout these rocks without causing them to break up and get into your dinner. Now, once these rocks are red, red hot, they are then removed, and this is our first indication that our Imu is ready for cooking. We then place a bed of tea leaf on the bottom of the Imu, then cover that with some wire mesh, and then cover that with some more tea leaves, and then the pig that's about to be cooked is placed into the center of the pit. Once that's done, our cooking process begins by placing those red hot rocks one by one into the inner cavities of the pig. Now, keep in mind, gang, there were no alloys or metals back in old Hawaii to work with. We had to do everything by hand, so the way the Hawaiians worked around that was kept a container full of cold water near the Imu. After dipping their hands into the cold water, they grabbed a hold of the red hot rock and, quick as you can, place it into the inner cavity of the pig. Now this process is repeated until the entire inner area is covered with these red hot rocks. Once that's completed, we then cover the pig with some more tea leaves. Now that's the type of leaf you see adorning the legs and necks of our men out here today. It's also the type of leaf you're going to see in our Polynesian show when our girls come out in the tea leaf hula skirts. And it's the same type of leaf we use for cooking because it keeps the meat from sticking to the surrounding wire, which holds everything together in our imu. It's also known to add delicate flavoring to the food as well. Once all of that's on, we then cover the imu with some burlap bags. Now these bags are dampened to create the moisture required to pressure cook or steam cook our pig from the inside out, and then our imu is finally covered by lots and lots of dirt. Now the secret to cooking in this manner, gang, is all the dirt that you see. Being that it's pork, we do have to make sure that it's very, very well done, and it's very important that we not let any steam whatsoever escape from that mound of dirt while our pig is in the cooking process. Now, for demonstration purposes this afternoon, we have approximately a 150-pound pig in our imu, and a pig that size, cooked in this manner, takes approximately 10 hours to cook. That tells you a little something about the Hawaiian people. They move slow. Everything they do, they take their time. They got a thing called Hawaiian time here, gang. Enjoy it. You can't do a darn thing about it, so get involved with it, okay? All that means is as long as we Hawaiians get there the same day, we're doing okay. Matter of fact, we're ahead of schedule. Now, I mentioned it takes 10 hours to cook that pig. We got a real good way of spending that time, because once the last shovelful of dirt goes on our imu at 7 o'clock in the morning, we then open the first can of beer. 8 to 10 hours later, you can tell that the Hawaiians are in the mood for a party. As a matter of fact, that's how the old luau's in Hawaii got started. We had such a grand old time waiting for the food to cook, we figured, what the heck, we'll drink till it's ready. Once the food was ready, we ate till we couldn't eat anymore. Then we began our party by playing and singing the beautiful Hawaiian songs and dancing the hula. And then we drank till we passed out, woke up the next morning and started all over again. Now we did this for hundreds and hundreds of years. Then the missionaries came and screwed up everything. Now the missionaries did a lot for us, folks. First thing they did when they got to Hawaii was they took one look at the Hawaiian people and said, my goodness, you got to put on some clothes. So we did. Then they said, now that you're dressed up so nice, you can go out and get a job. So we did that too. But I want you all to be my witness. You go out and look at Waikiki Beach tomorrow morning. You see all the Hawaiians dressed up real nice, working 8 to 5. All the missionaries lying on the beach half naked on vacation. I don't know. But that's okay. We'll get them back someday. Now, folks, keep your attention on the imu, because right about now it's ready to come on out. So here we go. On the count of 3, watch it, gang. Get your cameras focused. 1, 2, 3. And out it comes. Watch it melt off the wire, off the bone, into the pan, and we do hope you enjoy our Kalua pig this evening, everyone. And would you all be so kind as to give these gentlemen a nice big round of applause? They've been here since early this morning. Now, don't anybody run away from us just yet, gang. We got some more to share with you. Turnabout's fair play. Everybody that was in the back's now in the front. Turn around, face this coconut tree right here. Might notice we got a gentleman standing down there. His name is Chief Seal. Yeah, you let them hang loose. You do some serious hanging on up there, Chief. Now, folks, he makes his way to the top of that tree, carrying with him a bag full of flower blossoms, and as a special gesture of aloha to each of you out there, Chief Seosi will shower those flowers down upon you from the top of that coconut tree. Now, keep in mind, when those flowers do come down to the ground, there's an ancient Hawaiian saying that tells us, if you catch whatever falls from the heavens above before it hits the ground, you will never have to watch another rerun of Hawaii Five-0 again. Now, folks, focus your attention to the top of that tree as he pulls that bag of flower blossoms out front, sticks his hand inside, grabs a hold of a whole bunch of them, and simply gives all of you the traditional Hawaiian greeting.
The flame! The flame!
Thank you, gentlemen. This is what we call trade winds, gang. We haven't had a breeze all day till just now. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice big round of applause for Chief Seosi on top of the coconut tree. Now you ladies especially, pick up those flower blossoms and wear them in your hair because it's a beautiful island tradition, and you gentlemen out there want to wear the flowers tonight, go right ahead. We got a name for you too. In the meantime, we invite you back to your tables and chairs because there's a lot more happening on the... Most important thing to remember while you're doing the hula gang is you gotta smile, okay? Because if you're smiling, those people in the audience don't have the faintest idea that you don't know what the hell you're doing, okay? So while you do that, swing your hips from left to right. Get in the rhythm of the music. Bend your knees a little more. Don't forget to smile. All right, gang, will you give them a nice round of applause? Give them some encouragement out there. Beautiful. Now, the song we're going to learn is called the Hooky Luau, and the first motion of our song is a hitchhiking motion. Both thumbs, so hold up both thumbs.
Where are you going now?
And hitchhike to your right. Okay, follow right. Hitchhike to your right. Oh, we're going to a hooky luau. Now, hooky means to pull. Imagine you have a rope on your right side. Grab that rope with both hands. Pull once, pull twice. Grab the rope on the left side. Pull once, pull twice. Now, remember this pulling motion. It happens throughout the song. And if you get lost, just start pulling, and you're going to catch up, okay? Now, your left hand out in front of you. Palm facing up. Your other leg. Now, you've got two lefts. Pick your favorite. Okay. Now, imagine that this hand is a bowl of that delicious Hawaiian poi. On the count of 3, take the first 2 fingers of your right hand and stick it in that bowl of poi. 1, 2, 3, do it. Now, stir it around. This should feel very cool, very sticky, and absolutely ridiculous, okay? On the count of 4, stick it in your mouth like you're going to eat it. 1, 2, 3, 4, do it. Terrific, okay? Be careful, you just ate the bowl. Okay, watch out. Now, both hands in front of you, palms facing you. As we say, we throw our nets, drop your hands forward, out into the sea, palms facing down, and rotate them one by one up and down. Now, this is the motion of the ocean, or the rolling surf, okay? Make the surf roll a little bit more, sir. That looks like you're testing the water to see if it's hot, okay? As we say in all the ama, this is a type of fish. You place one hand on top of the other, keep your fingers together, extend your thumbs up. This is what we call the fish. Make your fish swim up and down through the ocean. Oh, Brian, we got a flying fish on the end over there. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, as we say in all the ama, come swimming to me. Everybody take your fishes and turn them in towards you. A little higher, so you might hurt yourself there. Okay, watch out. Now, both hands up to the sky as we say, what a beautiful day for fishing. Imagine you have a rod and reel in your hand. Cast your line forward on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, do it. Now, hang on to what you caught in the old Hawaiian way. That simply talks about rotating your hips in big circular motions. The bigger the circles, the better you're doing the hula. Those of you having problems with big circles, bend your knees a little more, and the circles get a whole lot bigger. One more time for good measure, and 1, 2, 3, and that's all there is to our song. Now, to end the song, you put both hands on your shoulders, extend both hands forward, and take a great big bow. How's it doing so far, everybody? All right, they're with you out there. That's the main thing. Now, again, we're going to put this all to music, and you all will be dancing the hula just like pros, okay? You just follow O'Brien. I'll talk you through it, and we've got it made. But when the song is through, we'd like all of you to please exit off of these 2 stairways back here, because O'Brien has a real nice certificate for you to take home that says you are now certified professional hula dancers, and thanks you very much for joining us up here this afternoon. Did you have a good time up here, gang? Okay, you ready for some fun? Here we go. Legs apart, bend at the knees. At this time, extend your right hand straight out to the right, and very sexy, everybody wave. Very sexy. Sir, sexy. Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention for one moment, please? Is there a Mr. and Mrs. Galloway? Mr. and Mrs. Galloway, initial W. We've got something real important for you backstage. If you could come backstage real quick, we'd appreciate that. Mr. and Mrs. or Mr. or Mrs. Galloway. Thank you very much.
Electric
I'm not a heavy drinker.
Wait, you gotta pay action.
What is he doing? No, he is taking up. He's taking
Go like this.
Yeah, he's taking
No, he's not just kidding.
Our women wear the bubble skirts, traditional dress of the ancient Hawaiian dancers, while the men wear the mao, very similar to the loincloth, with the calabash gourd adorning their heads. The voices in the background chant and holy. The history of Hawaii's people passed down in this form from age to age, as we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the Paradise Cove Polynesian Review.
Ai, kahimea I aloha. Kahimea. Kahimea I aloha ia. Hana kahikaya o mamala. Kahimea I aloha ia. Hana kahikaya o mamala. Malabahewa na owe. Hana kaukana hake aloha. Malabahewa na owe. Hana kaukana hake aloha. Woponono ka uhana. Hana ahekini lehu owe. Woponono ka uhana, hana hikini lehu owe. Pehe alaka noho ana, hana ikaulu o halaulani. Pehe alaka noho ana, hana ikaulu o halaulani. Haina mai ka puana, hoi kahimea I aloha ia. Haina mai ka puana, hana kahimea I aloha ia. E alaha e ala ea, hae. Hei no ka mohai. Gentlemen, Paradise Cove proudly presents your host for this evening, Mr. Sam Coffin. Aloha! How you doing, everybody? Where I live, there are rainbows with lights and laughter of morning and starry nights. Where I live, there are rainbows. Flowers full of colors and birds filled with songs. I can smile when it's raining, touch the warmth of the sun. I hear children laughing in this place that I love. So that no one can feel. I have the feelings and I have the sea. I have the stars that glow in the sky. No one can be much richer than I. I have the flowers that bloom in the rain, and I have the sunshine. I have the rain. I have someone to love. I'll place men above and surround me till the day I die. So you see, none can be, no one can be, no one can be richer than I. Richer than I. All right. Thank you, friends. From now on, we're going to be doing things Hawaiian style, okay? By that I mean together. You know, Hawaiians love to do things together. They love to eat together, drink together.
Thanks for having much.
Party together. Most of all, they love to sing together. So let's all sing a song Hawaiian style. You remember Blue Hawaii? You Bing Crosby fans? Elvis Presley fans? Come on, let's sing it together. Night and new. And blue Hawaii. I can't hear you. The night is heavenly. And
say aloha. I want everybody to say aloha. Or else. Or else we might get some fun on the wind over here. One more time. Aloha! Right on. Now you make me feel like a these women are good.
Yeah, now it's on.
Smile, smile. Hey, look up fly bomb over there, crawling on the pig nose. The original engine. Yeah. So look, what does that? 6-cylinder.
How do you supposed to kill
Or
the
like
pig?
the Cadillac, huh?
How do you kill the pig?
V16.
How did they kill the pig?
1930.
Shoot him.
Knife him right over here. I think they shock him. They shock him and they bleed him. You gotta keep him alive so the blood comes out. I heard they shock him on the head first. No need.
pushing a button.
Go on that ABC store front. There?
Yeah.
The one right by